So we're going to start this morning, welcome by the way, with a bolster. Now, with apologies, what made me late today was I had a sudden inspiration for an Instagram post on taking up space and all the things we go through in life that stop us from taking up space as actors, singers, teachers, well, people. Which I'm going to post on Saturday. And so that's running around in my head. So we're going to start by opening the chest, which is a big part of taking up space, agency, confidence, yada, yada, yada. It's going to be a great post, I'm sure of it. So apologies for being a minute late. The inspiration struck and I was stuck. So again, if no yoga bolster, a circled up Mexican blanket is great. And if not that, then especially if you've got one of those thick yoga mats, you can roll it up, but that has a little less give in it, ironically. Now, I also suspect you will need, or at least many of you will want a pillow as well for your neck, or a rolled up blanket under the curve of the neck. But where we're going, yeah, the whole post is about how shame affects posture. It's going to be brilliant, I'm sure of it. Of course, I think all my posts are brilliant, so. Just under the shoulder blades, so the armpits are just over the side, and then you see why you want the pillow. So since I can't see all of you, the key to this in keeping the neck long is that your forehead and chin are level. So in other words, this, not the greatest. You can get away with it when you're young, and it sometimes feels good if I sometimes use this for throat and voice issues because it's opening, right? So it's up to you, but if you have any sort of neck stuff going on, it's usually better to keep this pillow underneath so that you can lengthen the back of your neck, which is better for breathing than when it's crunched back. So it's a trade-off, up to you. So please ask, just shout out a question if any of this didn't make sense. I think you can see where I've got it. Hopefully you can see where I've stuck this thing. Arms straight out. Three inhales through the nose, 3 surrender sighs, truly surrender sighs that allow you to, speaking to myself as well, truly arrive into this pose and into this space. And again, you can try pillow, no pillow. Let's do 3. Like so. And noticing how slowly I'm inhaling. Powerful and slow, no hyperventilation. So noticing for yourself, is there any sense of which is tightening through the central channel? Is there any sense of falling downstairs? That's tension of the cardiovascular system. Or voice is too far back. This sense of it's banging off your hard palate, roof of your mouth. Another 3, play with that. Notice the quality for you. Now lift your bum off the floor just a little bit and lengthen your tailbone away from your head. So a little bit of a pelvic tuck, and then gently lay the foot down again. Now we'll do the restorative yoga version of this. Just go to sleep and let the bolster do its work. Let your body do the healing for you. Let the bolster do it, in fact. It's not you doing it at all. Rest. lift the knees up, feet on the floor. Knees and feet together. Take the knees over to the right-hand side. If the knees don't touch, that's okay. Let them be where they are. If they don't even, if the bottom one doesn't even want to touch the floor, that's also okay. In practice, in time, they will. But if they don't, I would suggest putting a pillow or a bolster or a Wilson Method ball underneath the leg like so. Because holding it up will actually allow it to relax more because it's supported. See the metaphor? Than it just hanging there, which causes bracing, right? But if you're down on the floor, you don't have to worry about that. And if the top one takes a little while, just fine. Another 3 ha's. Play with, can you feel the resonance of your voice in your back where the bolster is? And if you had a ball or bolster under the leg, take it out and see if the leg falls a little farther than it did before. And up. And take a moment to feel the two sides of your body. Notice if there's a quality change in one side, or a color change, or a feeling change. My whole side feels different than the side we haven't done. It's actually kind of cool. Feels lower or smoother or softer. That's my experience anyway. And other side, same deal with the ball or bolster or pillow or blanket if you need it. Notice if the two sides are different. And this time, let's switch to hey again, searching for the resonance in the upper back where the bolster is. Hey. Is it bouncing off the hard palate? Hey. Like you're shouting to someone across the playground, but healthfully and supportively. Supportedly? Eh. Up. Back over to the first side for a moment. Second side. First side. Legs flat. Do a hey, see what you notice about that resonance. Hey. Feeling your back. Lift arms up. Clasp wrists. Stretch to the sky, palms up. And then down. And then up. And down. And up. And down. And up. Hug. Hug the other way. Hug again, squeeze harder. Grab onto the shoulder blades so you can really squeeze in and get some freedom in that chest. And again. And off. Inhale. Come off the bolster. Get rid of the pillow if you had one. And just for a moment, feel. Lie back down. Breathe into your back. Couple of hays. How's the resonance? Hey. Hey. Back voice. Back resonance. And come on up. Down dog ho. Up dog ha. Cat twist hey. Hey. Cat twist hey. Hey. Ho. Cat twist hey. Hey. Cat twist hey. Hey. Sitting. Knee towards me, other leg straight out in a capital L. you may want a pillow right by the front knee. So some of you haven't done this, I think. It's called the mother of all twists. Leg straight out, knee towards me, capital L. That's important. Pillow here, right by this knee. Turn. Here it comes. And use your voice to help surrender through this. Taking this arm into cat twist so that this arm is heading the opposite way of this knee. Lengthen. And come up. If you can. And breathe and check out the two sides of the rib cage. There is no better twist in the world than this as long as you can get into it and out of it. You may need even more, like this is legal. Right? Take the pressure off the shoulder joint if that's where you're feeling it. Switch. I'm trying to, maybe if I can turn the other way. Now I've totally confused myself. Anyway, you folks all switch. I was just trying to turn the other way to show it to you. Ah, here we go. I think. Yes, here we go. So capital L with the legs again. And then it's cat twist. Inhale. Survive your way out of it. Whew. Kind of changes your perspective on the whole world. Lie flat and notice. Front or back, up to you. I tend to want to be on my tummy after this pose. Don't know why. Comfort. Now check out those side ribs. So important for singing. And for a strong stage voice. Any difference? How about the back breathing? Holy mobility, Batman. Sumitis. 5-inch ball underneath the chin. Side to side with the neck. Switch hands. Clasp hands behind the back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift the hands. Tuck the tailbone down. Squeeze, lift, squeeze, lift, squeeze, lift. Squeeze, lift, and release. Hug. Hug other way. Now this will be cool. Let's do our palm tree and see how that feels post mother of all twists. For me, that's ridiculously open. And other side. And other side. And other side. Standing. Bouncer. Shoulders totally loose. Shaking good. Jaw. Head. First thing to do if we're low on energy is this. Best not to do it before bed because it tends to whee. That's a technical term. Look it up on Wikipedia, see what happens. Let the head go to the side. Let the head go to the other side. Are there more levels of letting go? Back to center, and then head forward. And come to standing. Feel the zippity doo-dah throughout the body, especially in the hands, perhaps. I'm full of technical terms today. How does your spine feel? How does your posture feel? How does your warrior quotient feel? How does your ease of warrior quotient feel? That's the key. Anybody can get themselves revved up for the stage, but is that based on anxiety and terror, or is it based on strength, agency, and joy? Easier said than done. Still, we'd like to be curious about that, perhaps. Speaking of warriors, we're going to do a few of my patented series called Warriors for the Stage. First one. So hands are right by the hips, and these fists are awake. They're strong, they're active, they have embodiment in them. And I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to go ho, and then hold it for a good minute. All right. And it's a very hip-oriented movement. Try not to move from your head, but from your hips, and really stomp that foot. Here we go. Shoulder blades down the back. Fists awake. Front heel down. Toes soft and loose. You could lift the toes up and it wouldn't affect the pose. Knee over top of the heel. Back heel moving down. Front body moving up. Inhale. Exhale back. Stand. Is there any quality difference in your stance now after that? Other side. Oh. Shoulder blades down. Back of the body down. Chest up. Chest proud warrior. Hands awake, heels down. Breathe. Can you feel your pelvic floor? Inhale, exhale back. Stand. Notice the quality of your standing. So the second warrior for the stage in this series, hands are open like so. And the vowel is ha. Call this open warrior. Ready? Ha. Hands wide, back of the body down, fingers awake, chest open. Metaphor. Heels down. Hips, pelvic floor. What's the quality of this? Is it a different quality than powerful warrior? What's open warrior feel like? Are there colors? Are there sensations? Where's your center of gravity? Inhale. Exhale, come out. Martial arts stance. What do you feel? What's your experience before, during, and after? Other foot. Back of the body down, front of the body up, and open. Awaken the hands. There's power coming out of those palms of your hands, those little chakras in your hands. Iron Man. The superhero, not the thing in Hawaii. Inhale, exhale, come out. Fabulous. Again, checking in. Third warrior for the stage, which is the entire first series, is joyful warrior. Bet some of you can guess what's coming. It's this. So right up, again, palms awake. This time the vowel is hey. Inhale, hey. Interesting, something happened to my voice on this guy. Palms open, lightning bolts coming out your fingers. Was the quality of your voice different, like for me? Back of the body down, front of the body up. Are there any qualities of the first two warriors in this warrior? Just noticing. Obviously, hopefully without judgment, just notice. Shoulder blades down the back. Arms up. Inhale. Exhale, come out. Check in. Final warrior. Same thing, other side. Noticing also the difference between your dominant and non-dominant foot. Inhale. Hey. Open. Which way is your energy going here as opposed to powerful warrior and open warrior? Different colors, different feelings. Pelvic floor. Do you find it harder to breathe diaphragmatically and pelvically with your arms this high? Did your voice rise in your body like it did for me with the arms this high? We'd like it not to eventually. Way to model, Dave. Inhale, exhale, come out. Stand, Tadasana, feel, notice. What are the sensations? What are the emotions? And that, my friends, earns you a Shavasana. Your choice, Shavasana on your front or Shavasana on your back. Especially after this, and this, a lot of people feel really good doing Shavasana on their fronts. Up to you. Blanket, surrender, release. A sense of completion. A sense of being done. I'm having some water, you can too. wiggle something that wants to be wiggle. Rotate something that wants to be rotated. Breathe in, breathe out. Good advice at any time of the day. Roll over to the right hand side. Give yourselves a big hug. And come on up to sitting. No need to turn on the camera unless you want to. And thank you for coming this morning. Hope you enjoyed.